going on? It did put me in a no, it's a state sales, but it has me in this other graphic. See if I can't edit it here. Oh well, it's gonna be what it is. Welcome in, friends. So tonight I'm gonna run some flash sales and they're gonna be on items that are gonna pin to the screen down at the bottom here. And then as they change, you can swipe to make them yours, but I'm going to basically be running a bunch of those. I have a ton of mini brands. I have Bitty Pops, which are made by Funko. So I'm going to be flash selling a bunch of toy stuff right now. And I put my show in the toy world category. But tonight I'm going to do that for a little bit, and then we're gonna raid and. But if you're coming in and you're new, this is kind of what I'm doing like tonight. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you. What do you guys like to collect? And have you bought any cool things at the toy world? So let's see. Right now I have mini brands, which are all minis, and there's tons of pictures. I always list my items um, with the actual picture and then the actual title to describe that particular item. Tomorrow night, is it tomorrow night? Monday night, I'm going to do mini brands books. I think the last one is, I think the last day for it's tomorrow, right? So that's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm running, like I said, a bunch of flash sales. Depending on the item, I usually run my flash sales from like 10% to like 40%, sometimes 50%, just depends on the item. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. It should be sometimes there's like a little bit of a delay here. So welcome in. Thank you for being here. And that's what we're gonna do. Oh, here it goes. Welcome in, friends. I also have vintage decor, not just toys. But I have a bunch of vintage decor items which are in the buy now, and I will run flash sales on those items. Yeah, some nights I run like auction type. Some nights I just run some flash sales. And sometimes we just chat over here. So welcome in. What's up, YouTube? How are you guys doing tonight? Yeah, I wasn't on the app today, but I heard it was kind of quiet in a lot of my friends' streams. Okay, YouTube is working. Oh, that's good news. Hey, Aloha Society. How are you, friend? Yeah, she wrote me back. We shared a couple of messages. I told her to watch my YouTube because at least with YouTube, if she's watching, the captions she can turn them on YouTube. And like currently, Whatnot doesn't really have it where it's a default because there's obviously a compatibility issue. She seems really sweet actually because in my messages, I've conveyed to her that Unique Passages did sign and used to teach ASL in here, but if she could probably go to hers because it's probably hard for her to listen, obviously listen because she's deaf. But if she had somebody that could sign, when she's selling, it's also hard because people don't understand and a lot of people don't have empathy because there was a couple of deaf sellers on here that would struggle because people would get upset with them. I forgot the other guy's name. I don't think he's on here. What's up, Bashi? How you doing? It worked in your show? It was Android to Android and it worked, huh? I know that there's a couple of people. I think his name was the deaf guy or that deaf guy, but I haven't seen him on here in a long time. Yo, you got a card? Yay! That's amazing. Just for that, you get a cat. Blue, that's so awesome. I love that. Did you tell him I sent you? Yay. Oh, I bet you're so excited. Isn't it fun though, the cards? Love that cat. I know the cat's so fun, huh? I know YouTube likes it. You guys like the cat on YouTube? I think they do. Yeah, the cat's just fun. Oh, I'm so glad. Anyway, her name is Denise with two S's. Um, yeah, no, I always tell everybody go over there, get a card. It's great marketing. You could sell it. Even if you were to sell for $5 to cover your expenses and then make a couple of bucks, But people will bid it up, and it will, it'll be one of those things, a fun marketing piece with the community. What up, Mr. E? How are you? How are you doing, friend? Yeah, it's fun. I mean, I have three cards. I'm probably gonna get a couple more. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get a couple more of them. I have an idea, but I'm kind of waiting. I'm waiting for a couple of reasons. One, hello, Willow. I want to put two card. Well, I better not tell my. I have an idea for my card, but I'm kind of waiting on Thriftworks because I'm waiting for him to decide if he's going to do this other card. Yeah, but I have it kind of sketched out like what I want, and it's going to be like vintage this time. It's going to be vintage inspired. Yeah, I've had it planned for a while, but like I'm like, I kind of want to do this other thing first. So yeah, because you start wanting to do all these cards, and it adds up. It's not exactly cheap, you know. But I'm doing this one thing first, and then this other thing, and then the cards. But I'm kind of waiting like in between. What's up, Eventide? How are you doing? Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah, the cards are fun. Hello. Did our friend go on tonight? I was with my family. We were watching a movie, and then I was on TikTok, and I was watching a damn stupid TikTok movie. She did? Oh, I hope she had a good show. You know what? I'll show you where you could go. Sometimes I get in fights with the trolls on YouTube. The Dodger Stadium came out with a new margarita flavor. What is it called? What is it called? Really? Is it good? Watermelon habanero. Interesting. Willow, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? I bet it's really good. A little spice. It does sound kind of good, huh? Note to self, do not eat habaneros. Do not eat the seed. Oof. I did that once. It took me like 3 hours to cool off. Yeah. Or what was the hottest one? Carolina Reaper. Do I play games? I do stream. I mean, I do game. I don't stream any games on this channel. I have another channel, but I don't give it out on here because I'm technically on an app called whatnot.com, and it's a live selling app. But sometimes on the weekends we just chat. And then my bin is always loaded, but I was running some flash shells. That's what I was doing for here. What type of games? I don't know. Video games, Mario. I like to play 8-bit, Pac-Man, usually Pac-Man, ping pong, ping pong. What'd you guys do today? We now know that Envy and Nat went to Dodger game and got a watermelon habanero margarita because he's barely old enough to do it, right? So, Blue, when does what did Thriftworks give you? About 3 weeks, then you get to see well, you already know what your card looks like. You designed it, right? 22. Gosh, that was such a good age. Pac-Man is fire. I actually have an upright Pac-Man machine in my house. It's actually a Pac-Mania cabinet, and it has Dig Dug, Galaga, um, Dig Dug. Remember that one? What other games do they have on there? Because I hardly played anymore. Donkey Kong 3? Donkey Kong Jr. I'm sorry. There's like 9 games, and you can upgrade it, but it's vintage. Hey, Tina, how are you? Anyway, I love playing that thing. I just haven't played it in such a long time. It has Pac-Man on it. I think it might have Mrs. Pac-Man. Uh it doesn't have Pac-Mania. Oh, okay, let me see what you said. He gave me the example of my card really fast because I already had the exact. Oh, I love that. He just ran it through his program and spit it out the very best card I could hope for. Oh, I love that. It's so helpful. You know how many sellers that go see Thrift Works and they don't know what the hell they want? Like they don't have any idea. And then sometimes, like, he gives you two revisions, but when people don't know, they are so indecisive that they kind of get frustrated and then they keep making too many changes. So when someone actually knows what they want and they go to him, killer, killer. Makes his job a lot easier and makes him a happy person. He's already a happy guy, but it makes him super happy. I already knew what I wanted. I think we had one or two revisions of that. Yeah, we were mostly focused on like this one item I remember on it. Oh yeah, it's quick. It's amazing. And then now it's the hurry up and wait game, you know, because now you're like, oh, I can't wait to get it. But the time will go pretty quick, and once it comes in, yeah, it's true. Once it comes in, and then George gets it, and then you buy like you basically buy that. You don't pay again, but you buy the label or whatever. But we don't call it that. You buy the shipping, the shipment, and then she ships it to you, and it's quick once she does that. Yeah. You're just chilling, Tina? Good. I'm okay. My voice kept going in and out today, so I don't know how long I'm going to be able to talk for, but I'm just running like flash sales. Yeah, I was actually, I was watching that TikTok thing, that movie, and then it was called Iron Fist. I don't think I've ever seen it. Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, it gets shipped. Hello, Cindy Lou to you. It gets shipped to George, and then because he's in France, and then basically as soon as she gets it, he inspects it to make sure it was printed right, and then he ships it to her with all the cards, and then it takes like, you know, it's pretty quick, and then she just ships it to you. That's kind of how they have to do it. I'm pretty sure probably it's in the show notes and stuff like that, so you got to read all that stuff first. But it's simple, and she'll contact you under ThriftWorks, USA. Yeah, they'll contact you for that. That was, I think, um, at first I was like, oh my gosh, that was fast. Yeah, the first one I felt like I was waiting a little bit more for just because I was so excited. And then when I looked at my calendar from the time I ordered, it was only a few weeks. It was really, really quick. Yeah. Welcome in, friends. Yeah, and honestly, you pay like $1 or $2. I don't know what they put on the listing, and then you pay for shipping, which is it's I think it's just barely under a pound, unless you got a couple different, unless you got a certain thing of cards. Yeah, it's totally okay. Because like, how else do they ship it to you? They have to kind of do that. And then you'll have tracking and a transaction and everything, and it'll be just sweet. It'll be perfect. Yeah, because once he said, "Oh, they're on the way," um, and she was doing that, then I got the card like in like 4 days from when he shipped it to her. It was maybe 7 days later. Oh, that's good. You will. The cards are fun. Like my first card, I'm almost totally sold out. I have three left because I numbered mine all the way to 100 on the first one. And then the second one, I got it was supposed to be 50, but I messed up because there was an overrun. So sometimes you get a couple extra. And so I think I got like 75 of those. And instead of numbering them to 50, I numbered them to 75, not knowing. I didn't even think about it because it's a shorter run. Yeah, whoops. Hey, KDB, how you doing? And then the third card I got was a hundred card run, but I will not reprint them. Yeah, I will not reprint them. So once they're gone, they're gone. And then I have like some extras that are not going to be numbered. They're just going to be like trades or giveaways because that's what you're supposed to do. Like when you get 100, if you just got the regular like unlimited, and then say you had like 30 or 40 extra, just use those for giveaways. I mean, it doesn't mean you're going to get that many. Sometimes you only get like 10 or 5 or 20. Just use those as giveaways. But you know what Live in Bliss and a lot of people did is when each week that they had a chat show or a show. They only sold them in their shows. They didn't put them in the buy it now because people like to like a lot. There's a lot of people that want to collect the whole collection. I'm only collecting kind of like I'm not collecting every card now because what number did you get? What number? Like 375? Trying to figure out what number cards they're on now. You're not sure? I'm gonna guess like in the 370s. Yeah, which I have card number 5. In the first series, I'm card number 5 and 55. And then in the second series, I'm also number 5A. Okay. Yeah, you like Ezekiel. You like Pac-Man? Yeah. So my next card I have to think about. It's probably going to be 5B. I'm good, thank you, Aiden. How are you doing? Yeah, 5B will be my next B and C. Unless, well, I don't think I get another number. I'm not sure. I guess I have to do 5B, C, or I could do 55 if I want, I think. Oh no, no, I think we have our original numbers. I don't even know. I may have to ask or look on the checklist because on his website, there's like the list. Actually, let me see right now. Let me look on the website and see because it'll say what number. Oh my gosh, screen's so bright. Card number 5. Oh, okay. 5 and 5A are D archivist. And 55 is my other number. So no, I could do 55. What is that? 55 D after dark. Yeah, you can, yeah, no, I knew that, but I already had I had two different numbers. So I could do 55s if I want 55A, or I could do number 5. I originally was going to have number 5, 55, and 75. But Thriftworks says D. Um, you got two numbers already, so if you want to keep those and just add on to that, I want to give Griff your number. And I said, that's fine. You didn't know what you got? Let's see if it's updated. Because it was preliminary anyway. Oh, he probably would just tell you the number in the live. Yeah. Did you take a screenshot like of your graphic of the card or like a clip? Look at that or listen to it. You don't have to go do that right now. I'm gonna guess I'm looking at all the numbers. Some people have custom numbers. Okay. Oh, you're 361. 361. It's on the Thriftworks website. Yeah. Do you want to see it? It's the list of all the people who have cards. So you could it's thriftworks.com/thrift shop. That's the website where all the list of all the people that have cards. So it looks like he's on 371. Yeah, you're 61. Let's see. Gosh, there's so many people that have cards now. It's awesome. Yeah. Some of them have a little green next to it. It's probably like his checklist to, basically keep him on track. Hey, Aussie, how you doing? Yeah, I think it's cool. And then the artist series. Oh, there's 14 artist cards? Wow. Hard to keep track. Yeah, let's see. Natural state of high is 420. And then she has 420A. So whatever number you get, you can probably go like A to Z. And then I don't know what happens after that. Double A. Oh, nice. Gonna do comic book style? That's cool. There's so many cards. I didn't realize how many. Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, good. You have a question? Okay. Ask away. I might not answer it though. Just teasing. It depends what it is. Did you guys go to this Toy World stream today? In the toy category? I think you have to be in the toy category. Actually, it's in Toy World, whatever it is. Um, there was some really good things. I went into a couple of streams. Let's see what else. Yeah, I was looking at the checklist. There's so many. I think I haven't bought any that are like in the 250s, I think. Oh, so the seller cannot turn on closed captions. Yeah, a seller can't. It's the buyer. It's just at random. A seller has can't do anything. If a seller has OBS and they have the capability of adding in the closed caption plugin, then they could do that. Yes, the buyer does. So when the buyer is viewing the show, the three dots, you won't see captions in my show. Yeah, because I'm on OBS and I don't have the caption plugin. And you wouldn't be able to turn it on or off at all. Actually, I would have to do that. And to be honest, the plugins aren't that great. Yeah. Do you need one? Do you need captions? Yeah, so if people are streaming on the app and you're watching somebody's show and they're using their phone, the three dots up to the right there, if you click on it, there's an option to turn the volume mute or turn on captions. Not every phone has it. Some iPhone users have it, some don't. Sometimes just both Androids have it, but the seller can't have any control over it at all. Yeah, it's strictly a viewer, I should say. So if I go into someone's stream right now, I can't see my own. Oh, is that the one from Lisa? I have a Google Doc from Lisa. She's done the, oh, you made one too? Well, I kind of have one already, but thank you. Yeah, she did one. She's done one and she updates it and stuff. But that's really nice of you. I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you. I know. I want a real checklist, like a card checklist. I actually had these art cards. I was going to put them in my printer and grab her data and just make my own. Yeah, because I can stick them in my printer cartridge because it's kind of small enough. Yeah. But then I'm like, well, I don't know. But I might. I was like, oh, I need a copy. And I didn't. Oh, yeah, there's a couple of cards in here. Hold on a second. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So if I go into somebody's show, let me just pick somebody's show in here. Let me see if his show. He's on OBS, but I don't think so. Yeah, so I'll just show you like Joe Hollywood show. If you go to his show and there's the three dots right there, you see him? So if I click on the three dots for Joe Hollywood, he uses OBS. He does not have captions, okay? So once you hit the three dots, that pops up, okay? So I can't see it on his stream. But if I go to, let's see if I go to another stream. Okay. So then Laura underscore PDX has it because I think is on iPhone. I can ask her. But if you click on the three dots, you turn it on right here. So if you see captions, I'll mute her. And now the captions are going. And they're right about the top there. Okay. But not everybody has that. It's only just at random, I think. Yeah, so that's kind of how you turn it. That's how you turn it on. And you can turn it off too. But there are sellers who need it, who really want it, but they can't have it because for whatever reason. Um, I don't know the exact answer of why, some sellers have it, some don't. It could be your phone, it could be their phone, it could be the operating system. Um, some of them could be using OBS and they don't have that plugin put in because it's not exactly user friendly. You found how to add twice, but I can't remember where it was. What do you mean? To add you can't add the captions. Now you can in your phone if you have. Do you have an iPhone? He was gonna pardon you. Yeah, just for workers. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, your phone does it. You have an iPhone. Okay. Did you get a new phone yet or not yet? Because I think you were telling me your screen was kind of messed up. Yeah, I will say this: to do all of the captions in the phone is sort of a pain in the ass. It's sort of a pain in the ass because it it kind of disables some features, and then to turn it off, it's not that easy. Not yet. Okay. So you have to go to accessibility. So you go to the gear, the little box with the gear. You go to accessibility, and there's literally lots of options. You'll have to play with the ones that work right. There's like display text size where you can make the text larger. You can increase contrast. There's like lots of things, especially if you're visually impaired. You can actually, yeah, it's under the display and text size. And then you go below that, and there's actually like a captions in here. I don't know if it's hearing. Oh, maybe it's this one. Hearing Control Center. Because you can use your damn phone with certain headphones for hearing aids. It's pretty great. There's also like vocal shortcut. There's a feature in the iPhone that does like shortcuts you can set up to do some of that stuff. Guided access, I have that off. Uh, there's also like accessibility shortcut where it can read to you. Correct, but the iPhone app and whatnot don't exactly like work conveniently. Yeah, I've already been asking whatnot for a fix for that because we did have several people that were deaf and they would like that feature on the app, but currently they have to use like a third party or use the accessibility in Apple. I don't know the steps for Android, but I do ask them. Yeah, because I know that community could grow even more on this app. Because there are a lot of people that are deaf or hard of hearing and they need it. I think when you're a seller, it's challenging because if you're deaf, and you can't speak as well. Yeah, that there is chat to read, correct. Um, so it's a little more challenging, I think. But people find their way. People who are deaf, like talked to a girl, and then there was a guy that was on here selling, but I don't see him as much anymore. But he could speak. Yeah, he could sign and speak and everything. But I don't think I think he's doing something else. I just haven't seen him in a long time. But it's hard. It's hard. Doing whatnot is really hard. Yeah. And the girl that I spoke to last night was super sweet. Well, I didn't speak to her. We messaged each other because she needed some help with like the listings. So I gave her some recommendations. Like said, you could go to YouTube and there's whatnot videos and you could turn on the captions there. So it will type it all out for you. And I have a YouTube channel with tons of videos because she wanted to do like a multiple listing kind of thing where you have a quantity versus one item per one listing per item. Yeah, she wanted just like a random bulk, and then Aloha Society connected us, so that was good. And then I sent her a message. But the captions, yeah, it definitely is something they've worked on, but there's no like real solution for now. But there's lots of third party apps. There's a girl that sells on here with her husband, and she's visually impaired, and she's real sweet. She and the husband, and so he does a lot of that. He can read the chat and everything, but she can see, but it's like shadows and things. Um, but there's lots of people. There's a few other people too that reached out to me for help on that. but they use like a big monitor so they could see, like the chat because it's really difficult. They get, they're just visually impaired, so it's a lot more challenging. But hopefully there's like some monitors, but I mean, again, they're kind of pricey, but they read out the chat to you, which there's another girl that had something like that on here, and it will read the chat to you what it says, and then you can select a response. I don't know exactly how that one works, but it's not cheap either. I don't even know how they figure that one out with the response, but I think the husband does a lot of it. Yeah, no, not funny. Um anyway, that's something that needs to be fixed because that's a serious thing. That's somebody's vision and somebody's they want to keep selling on here and interact. And I think that could be bringing a huge community. The deaf community is humongous. um I took ASL for a few years, and I used to go to like their conventions, their street fairs they used to have. It's crazy how many people, and it's a wonderful group of people. Well, that's not any of my business. That'll be something the companies have to handle that. Yeah, I can't speak on that. Yeah, because it's a website. Websites, they have to be compliant for certain things, so I'm pretty sure they probably are, but you know, all the companies have that. Yeah. And they've been for several years actually. But I don't know how limited they are because I don't know enough about that to be honest. But I know with the website, I think they have to do comply to a certain thing. You're welcome. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I had somebody I saw some like what happened was a few months back there was a couple of people that posted on like one of the Facebook groups, and they were conveying that they had a problem not being able to see the chat because they were visually impaired. And I said, well, let me see what I can find out. Because I don't know enough, and I want to see if I could help, at least get some kind of answer. And so then Whatnot basically told me what I just told you. And then I told them, just keep trying, and maybe they can get a bigger monitor. So I think they did. They stayed. They in the group they just didn't put their seller name, or they just did actually not that long ago. Yo, Blue Barn Relics. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, friends. I hope you had a great show. What were you selling tonight? Let everybody know. Thank you, thank you. A little squirrel action, and let's check out your profile real quick. Oh wait, what is this going on? I always like to read the profiles. Blue Barn for sure, right here. All right, let's see. So you're brand new. You sold 84 items. How many shows have you done? It's great. You have like 14 shows scheduled. That's so awesome. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. You guys, look, um, they have less than 1 day shipping. They got a 4.8, but sometimes when you start out, you get, one review and it brings you down a little bit, but that's all right. Keep going. 84 items sold. That's pretty good. When did you start? Yeah, see, we all start from things. So it's just the way it goes, and then you just keep working it. All I see is, oh yeah. Yeah, things happen. Yeah, but just keep when you're brand new, you could get one, and you just keep doing it. So there is vintage antiques, collectibles, relics, whatever I dig up. I like that. You're brand new. Yeah, January. That's awesome. Blue Barn Relics. That's cute. That's a cute name. Well, thank you, Ms. Denise. I appreciate you. I was just reading the rest of your profile. 673 followers. So you guys like vintage? Go take a look and see. It's $3, $5 starts. Eclectic vintage hodgepodge, huh? Nice. Jewelry, clothes, accessories, ties, cuffs, hats. Pretty much everything, I think. It looks like everything. You're welcome. Let's see. I bookmark a couple of your shows. I'll try to come. Um, it's hard sometimes to make it to all the shows, but I do make my rounds. So thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. And we're just hanging out. Yeah, thank you. For 60 years? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, you came to the right place to sell all the stuff. It's just when you're new, learn the shipping, pack really good, like really good, especially the glass. Um, you know, and when the buyers get stuff that's, in good condition and it's packed right, they come back for more and more and more. They just do. Well, how'd you find out about Whatnot? How'd you guys find out about Whatnot? Uh, so you're carrying on. Well, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, but that's a long time to be collecting the vintage. It's a lot. Wow. Well, thinking about you. I know tonight yeah, you're welcome. Anyway, thanks for asking that, Aussie, because I wish there was more I could do. I have to just educate myself and learn a little bit more about what other kind of features we could help get people. Oh, you're a new follower on here? Well, hello. How you doing? Welcome in. Are you a seller or a buyer? Karen Pun. Karen Pumpkin. Okay, now I see it. Nice. Just a buyer for now? Yeah. I remember those days. You're doing the what? You're getting ready. Are you going to start selling here, Austin? Well, welcome in. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Yeah, it's really quiet tonight. Yeah, I'm probably going to be on for a few more minutes. You're a borderline hoarder. First of all, congratulations. No denial. You just say it. So a lot of people can't say I'm a hoarder. Don't like to get rid of nothing. I know it's hard, right? It's very interesting. Like most people will say I'm not a hoarder. Yeah, a lot of people don't. So congratulations for admitting it. And I think I've talked about this many times. Leave me alone. I'm doing the rounds now, catching up with people at first meet on here and catching up. I don't know what you're saying. Leave me alone. Or you must be talking to somebody at your house. Um, we were hanging out, listening to music. I'm calling it a night. Have a good night. Hey, Blue Barn Relics, have a good night yourself. And I'm glad you had a good hangout. Sometimes we just hang out. Yeah, I always have my bin is fully loaded. I have like 700 items in my bin. I sell everything from vintage decor, which is what I started on here, all the way to like toys, Funko Pops, Bitty Pops, dollhouse miniatures, lots of mini brands, Doorables. I don't know what else is in there. I'm actually cleaning through it now. Yeah, I know it's hard to get rid of stuff. It's you know what it is? I think for a lot of people, they buy the stuff they wanted when they were kids that they couldn't afford or they just were told no. I found that to be pretty common with a lot of people that I know on here. That they, like, well, I was poor when I was a kid, and as an adult, I get it, but then they don't even do anything with it. It's just, and also probably ADHD. I don't know. I'm not a therapist, not a doctor, nothing of that. But I've had conversations with people over and over about that. And everybody seems to kind of say the same thing. Yep. Or they had a parent that couldn't get rid of anything. Yeah, I think it's pretty common. I know I started collecting like cameras. I have a lot. I have a lot. I have gotten rid of a lot of them. But my big thing is cameras, like film cameras. I had 800 at one point. What am I going to do with 800 cameras? Plus all the accessories, the camera bags, the film, the canisters, the flash. Oh my gosh, the tripods, the stands, all the loose little parts and adapters. There's a lot of stuff. Oh, we can't forget the filters. Yeah. And then one day I'm like, I really don't need all these cameras. So I sold a few hundred of them, and they were some old ones. And now I'm like going, okay, it's time for another camera sale. Because it's like, if you have it, you're not, are you going to use it? You know, we just want to collect it and hoard it, I think. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think a lot of people have said that. Tina, what do you collect? Little pig, bear cat pig, bear cat pig. I think that's what it is. Peacock, how are you? Have you got the card yet? I hope you got it. I'm trying to figure out how many days it took. Are you in wool socks? Are you in the wool socks? Maybe on Monday. Okay, because I think it's been like over a week now. It might be like, it might take a couple of weeks, huh? I fixed my light. I was such a goof. I forgot my light wasn't even in the right place. Yeah, I was like, my light's supposed to be all pink, like in the background, and it was stuck in my other thing. I had to move it. It's my first day. Nice. Is it cold? I bet it's so cold there. Okay, today here it was like 90 plus degrees. No thanks. No thank you. Yeah, my kids and I ran around today and we like had to do some errands. We went out for lunch and we had a really nice day. And then we came home and I really wanted to take a nap, but then we had to do this Zoom. We had to do a Zoom call for like this thing. And so we did that and then it was time to get some pizza and watch One Piece. So we're on number 4. I think number 4. It's getting good. Nope. I'm in the warm part of Canada. Saturday outside. Oh, that's good. So it's warm now. Right. It's really warm over here today. I want to say, I think it was 90. I don't know. I didn't look. Let's see. I know it was 90 something. Let's see. Weather. I don't know if the weather's on this thing. I never. Oh, I didn't have it on for a reason. Oh, right now it's uh whoa, it's gonna be cold over there. Right now here it's 67, which is nice. But tomorrow it's going to be 86. So it's starting to come down, but it didn't feel as hot as it was a couple days ago, but it was freaking hot. It was 96 degrees, 98. No, thank you. What's up, YouTube? How are you guys doing? What's fit DO55? Is that a game? Or are you asking me if I'm 55? You have flowers and tree blossoms, and it's outdoor time. Yeah, it's starting to it's spring now, so. You collect dust on my bear, cat, pig, mice, flamingos, and Victorian treasures and crosses. Nice. Oh, you collect Victorian crosses? Texas was in the 90s, 94. Ugh. Yeah, no thank you. You got that kind of, well, it's not dry heat. Yeah, it's dry heat, right? 60. Yeah, it's 67 right now. It's nice right now. It's like my favorite temperature. I like 65 to like 80. 80 is like a perfect day to me. 75, 80 is like amazing. What's up, Kristen? How you doing? Bananas. What's going on? Anyway, I was just gonna come on for a tiny bit tonight and do my thing. And you didn't have a winner. It went so fast. Like I think I blinked. Yeah, I really blinked. I don't know. I feel like the last 8 months have been like a blur. Yeah, I feel like the last 8 months of my life have been a total blur. And I feel like I just blinked and it was like January. And now it's almost April. And the older you get, the faster it goes. It snowed and that was it. Oh, wow. Yeah, some years are just weird. I remember like a couple years ago was we didn't even have maybe like a month of like winter and it was warm the entire time. Yeah, it was interesting. Candelabras and oh, okay, and rhinestone jewelry. Nice. Do you collect rhinestone cowboys? Tina, you're gonna as soon as you get that replacement. Yeah, you're gonna get yourself a rhinestone cowboy. She's like, I already have one, D. That's so awesome though. I like those little mini, I'm not into Bibles at all or any kind of religious stuff, but those little pocket Bibles, they're so cute. Yeah, I kind of like those. I don't collect them. I have a couple of them though. They're really old. Victorian statue, the cherubs. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was. It still is. I actually found out tonight I got a text that was devastating, so I'm just kind of like I'd been thinking about my cousin and her husband because he was about 25 days younger than my mom. They had the same birthday month. Yeah, so I found out he passed away. He was the nicest man ever. He really was like one of the nicest men I've ever met in my life. Just so easygoing, nice to talk to, and I was really heartbroken by that. For her, really, not for me, but for her, because he was, gosh, he was such a nice man. They just don't make them like that anymore. Yeah, and I won't be able to go to they're having like a get together, the funeral. I won't be able to go to that because I'm gonna be in Austin, and they're doing it next month. At the end of the month. Yeah, I can't believe it. It happened a few weeks ago, but I think she's been in shock, probably denial, because when you lose someone like that, you can't believe it. I still don't even believe my mom, to be honest. But I mean, I know I have to accept it. Maybe I just won't forever. I don't know. They collect me. I'm always fighting them off in my dreams. That's the closest to having a man for me. Tina, you cracked me up. So you will get a rhinestone cowboy. Yeah. Why do they gotta? Why? I don't want to get into it, but Rob the Slob. What a great name. Hello. Deja Vu. Jolly Codger. Kimberly D. Cute names. All the cute names. Yeah, I don't know. It was really shocking to see that. I had no idea, but I knew he was like in a rehab center and he was he had gotten well, I won't go into it, but he had gotten really sick and then he was on the mend actually and then next thing you know, he's gone. Yep. So I'll hopefully get to see her soon. She doesn't live exactly close by, but she's in the same she's a little bit north of me. Yeah. Oh yeah. The it gets harder because I think the love grows. I think for me, and like, I can't speak for any of my family members or cousins that knew my mom, but I think, and maybe you guys could agree to this, and maybe because like when it's your mom or dad, as a woman, like I fully understand my mom so much more. I understand her pain that she had for her own mother, how she missed her. I don't know how she went on without her. And I fully understand her as a person so much. Like I get it. Like I fully get it. It's not that I never did before. I just really get it now. And life is so short, man. You gotta stop wasting on stupid people, stupid things, because you live and you die, and what you do in between really matters. Yep. Hey, Artsy, how you doing? Yeah, it's people waste so much time worrying about approval from others. I see it. I just see I'm much more clear now than I mean, I've been pretty clear, but I mean, I really even more. Yeah, how we waste so much time on dumb shit. Yeah. But it teaches you, you know. It taught me that. It taught me that kind of stuff and if I hadn't known that kind of love or known that kind of mother, it would have been worse. I mean, cuz then I would have been missing out on I would have been having that. But I'm so glad and grateful that I had a mom like that. I know, Peacock. I don't think it ever goes away. I'm glad you talked to her. Yeah, you grab onto all those things. You know, even if you close your eyes, you might. I mean, I've seen some things, and but my mom hasn't come to me, and she and I had an agreement, so I think it set in that the reality. I'm pretty much of a deep thinker anyway. Here, you still crying, Mister? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Tina. Right? It does make you reflect. For me, it's like, okay, what are we doing in this life? What are we doing? What's the priority, right? Because how many years do you got left? I think about that, and then I think like, okay, all the people that I know that are older, they're gonna start dying. It's just part of life, so appreciate them now. And if they're assholes, then I don't even need to bother. But I'm very real with that. I think about that a lot, but I don't like over obsess. I just think about it like, holy shit, we're at that stage, you know? Yeah. And it's kind of crazy too, because it's that bittersweet, not just sad. It's like my very best friend, she's going to be a grandmother. Holy shit, you know? Yeah, she's about to be a grandmother, which we're still pretty young, but it's kind of crazy. Her kids are like 25 and 27. So, I mean, the kids are, you know, they're adults, but it does make you reflect, you know. Yep, and you just keep going. Keep selling on the whatnot. Yep. I'm telling you now, I got 660 days already in this. The next 340 are going to be hard. The next 340 are going to be hard, but we're going to make it work. I told you guys last night that I'm going to start this new double challenge. Let's see how that goes. I got to do whatever I want. But again, I want to test these numbers that I was talking about. Talk to your mom every day. You have a cry session this evening because I want my mom and I miss her so much. My mom was always there for everything. Yeah. Same. Even like some of the pictures, Tina, I pull up because I'm looking for. I am an archivist, so I have everything in order. And I got such a good surprise the other day. Yeah, it doesn't go away. You just learn how to live without them because that's the thing they never taught you. They never taught you how to live without them. But I found a video of my mom. It's really funny. She was really funny. And she was standing in front of the gas station. She didn't smoke then. She used to smoke for years. And me and my husband drive up, and he's like, "Hey, do you know where the mall is?" And we're like, "Do you know where the mall is around here?" And she's like, "I don't know." And she's like laughing. And then we're like, "Do you know where the casino is?" And she's like, "Yeah, go up this freeway, right up here, make a right, get on the freeway, and go about an hour." It's really funny. She knew where the casino was. Yeah, I have to send that video to my sister tomorrow. She'll crack up. But there was little like tidbits like that because I filmed everything always. And but I have a bunch of videos like that, just funny. Like one time I took her on a cruise with my work and she had to smoke a cigarette, and I don't smoke. So we had to trek all the way through the Texas airport. I don't know what airport. I think it was just Dallas. And finally we got we the security, because they didn't have a smoking section. It was like under construction or some weird thing. So the guy that was like the security guy took us out this door, and he's like, just keep your foot right here. You could I mean, they don't do that now. You could smoke right here, and then if you went down, it's like where the pilots go. Yeah, like he let her smoke right there. Anyway, I have a video of her, and I was like, Mom, what do you think of Texas? And she looks in the camera, she's smoking her cigarette. She's like, Texas is a real shithole. Can't even smoke here. Just funny stuff like that. I should have put all those on TikTok because they're hilarious. Yeah, or like she made up her own words and stuff. I mean, looking at this stuff helps, but it also doesn't, you know? Yeah, but I'm grateful that I have all that. The mom was your glue. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Tina, so many funny ones. Or my mom always mispronounced everything. Yeah, so those are kind of special. I have a lot of audio because I used to get my phone and like interview her and be like, she'll say something and it's totally wrong. But I sometimes didn't correct her, and then sometimes I did. But I didn't correct her like, don't you know how to talk? I did more like, what did you just say? And then she would repeat it, and I'd be like, no, that's not actually. After laughing for like 10 minutes, yeah, like Darth Vader, she called Darken Vader. I'm like, Mom, it's Darth Vader. She goes, that's what I said. Dark, dark Vader. Anyway, yeah, some fun stuff. So, had I not been a person that records with my camera, um, I wouldn't have that. I do have one thing, and I haven't listened to it yet. And it's a recording, those micro cassettes she gave me. Oh, well, I have them archived. I just was going through, I have hundreds of thousands of videos. Aussie, I have so many. Yeah, because I'm going through them and I'm kind of like, sometimes videos don't come out great or they're kind of long. I can't delete the ones of my mom, but I have lots of dupes. I just deleted them, and that's how I came across the a couple of them. But most of them, they're the way I put the category in. They all have some kind of tag on them, so it'll have like the year, it'll have the month, and then it'll be like with a person and the location. I always have the location. But like I have a hard drive full probably of my mom. Yeah, so many. But I have to get a micro cassette player because she recorded her life story on one. And I actually forgot it that she had given me that, and I have to look for it. I have to look for them. I have a micro cassette recorder. It's an older one, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it that works. I have one, but it doesn't work. I thought it worked. Maybe I have to put the different batteries in it. I think it has the rechargeables, and they don't really work in that. Your mom said she left a cassette for me to listen to. I need to find it in all her cassettes. Peacock, do yourself a favor when you play it back, actually. On the cassettes they have that little plastic tab. Break it off so you don't actually accidentally hit record. I broke the tab off because then it won't record. Just in case. Yeah. I'm gonna put it on my computer. That's pretty cool. Yeah, just in case you don't want to accidentally hit record and then it's gone. You had a friend named Al or AI? I talked about him a lot. Then I moved. I was telling my mom about an owl that got hit on the road. She asked me if I went. Okay, she's still typing. Welcome in, friends. His funeral. I said no. I don't have funeral show. Oh, funny. She thought you said AI. My kids were talking about that today, actually. They were talking about, wouldn't that suck if your name was Al and everybody thought your name was AI? I said no. I'm real serious. Yeah. Like Weird Al Yankovic we were talking about. Weird Al. Weird AI. That'll be a new. There are AI artists, by the way. Ow, not AI. I know. We could change it though. A1. Oh, seriously? I didn't hear that. That's pretty funny. The government official kept saying AI. I mean A1, like steakhouse. Boy, am I missing out on the news. That's so funny. Cracks me up too. Oh, that goof. Yeah, I know. It's kind of pathetic, yeah. But we're not going to talk about government officials or any of those fools, so yeah. It's better to leave that out on the doorstep or by the trash. Yeah, things happen, right? Yeah. It's funny though. I don't think I saw that, but somebody sent it to me. I don't think I even watched it. You have several of the recordable Christmas books with your mom reading it to your son. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, a lot of people mispronounce that Worcestershire sauce. They say Worcestershire sauce. I've seen so many memes on that damn name. Yeah, yeah. I've seen so many memes on it. It still cracks me up every time I see it. Worcestershire sauce. So I really like Worcestershire sauce on steak. It's so good. I love that, Tina. Yeah, you need to get them digitally done. I don't know what's on the cassette. Like I have no idea, but the problem is it's bigger. It's a little bit longer. It's a micro cassette, but it's a little bit longer, so it's the older ones. I have two recorders, right? So I went to put it in and play it. It doesn't fit, but I know it's a realistic, but I just don't know what version it is. I think it's like it's not like the regular one. No, I know. I know. I have two of them, but I have to get regular batteries because our batteries are like all rechargeable. So I don't really know because they're pretty cheap. You can buy one, but the problem is the bands in them usually go bad. Um, I don't know. I want to find the cassette because I want to make sure. Excuse me. I want to make sure the player that I get because I only need it for one time, but I need it to have a certain output so I can put it to my computer. Oh, it's on the book and you press a button and then you got to change the batteries or whatever. Yeah, my younger brother, he has that with like a happy birthday kind of thing. And then it's my mom singing happy birthday to him. He actually did it. He actually called me on my birthday and played my mom singing to him. And I'm like, I already listened to mom's recording because I have like 10 years of my mom calling me, at least 10 or 15 of her calling me on my birthday singing happy birthday. And it was my first birthday without her. That was, I don't know. That was okay. It was weird, but I made it. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I made it and it'll be okay. I really want to find this micro cassette thing. It is. Every first is hard. And her birthday's coming up, so that'll be, I don't know. Yeah, you could play it and record it with your phone, Tina. Just put it real close to it. Not too close to the microphone, but put it close enough. Oh, excuse me. Oh, so like she's reading the story in the book. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Wow. I don't have I found it. It's micro 20. I'm gonna buy one right now. I found one. I couldn't find the cassette and it is this long one. That's the one I have. They're like, it's like $20. Yeah, if you record it with your cell phone, just make sure you don't move it around too much. Just try to turn the pages of the book, record her, and then put the audio thing above, like whatever. And then once it's done, just hit stop, and then you could put it on your computer. Your mom will tell you you're born in a blizzard. Mm, I know, it's bittersweet, isn't it? So you were born in a blizzard. That's why you probably love the wool socks. That's what I'm thinking. There are collectors of those things and they have a heap of knowledge. What things? Yeah, you should try it out and see if it works. Quality is going to be dependent on how close you have it and things like that. How close you have it to the book. And if you have too much movement. But even if you get it digitally, it should be fine. You know? Yeah. All right, we're going to raid, guys. We're going to raid. We're going to call it a night. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming and hanging out. YouTube, thank you. Yeah, I said I would stay a short night, and it's an hour. I know I've been getting off early. It's just I'm going through an Insomniac early bird crash out, I think. Not a crash out, but you know. But I'm getting rested is what I need. Partial rest. And I told you guys I'm gonna get this. I have my schedule drawn out for April. Yeah. Thank you, Tina. You do the same, my friend. All of you, thank you very much for being here and hanging out. Let's see who we could rate. I just rated all these guys, so let me see if I can find somebody else. I don't think that girl from last night is on right now. I always try to find someone new. All right, let's try this new one. I'm trying. I want to see if this other girl's on right now, real quick. Let me look. I think she already went off. Yeah, she did. Darn it! I wanted to rate her. She's somebody that I'm going to be working with for a coaching thing, but I never catch her. Several nights, was it Laura PDX? And I bought those weird ass wind up bunny rabbits and shit. She's pretty cool. I think it's who it was. I bought the bunny that does a backflip. I bought a bunny rabbit from her. They are so cute. She's such a good shipper. Let's see. Can you see it? It does it like does a backflip. Yeah, and she's real cool. You guys want to go there again? She's fun. She always has something going on. You guys want to do that? You found a wind up monkey today? You're so happy? It can't flip. The bunny that can't flip. Yeah, because I don't know what its problem is. Yeah, that's her. Look. It just goes right back down my arm. Not a good magician's. Let's go see Laura. She's cool. But I was trying to see this other girl, but we'll go over there. I'm cool with her. I think she's fun. I don't know what she's doing tonight. Probably laughing her ass off because she's hilarious. She has a good vibe. She came in here one night. We were all chatting with her. Yeah, the bunny that cannot flip. Yeah, sweet dreams, all the friends. Let's go visit Laura. I don't know what she's doing. Let's see. She does oddities tonight. Right up my alley. Right up my alley. Take care of yourself, guys. Take care of yourself. I'll be back tomorrow night. We'll talk about something else. I want to try to do, I don't know if I want to do it tomorrow night or Monday night. My voice is a little better, but my voice kept going in and out today. So we're gonna check out Laura underscore PDX. She has a lot of cool stuff. Um, Curated oddities, crafting, you name it. She even sells like amateur photography slides and professional photography slides. Those are really cool. I've been in that show. All right, you guys. But have a good night and I'll see you. And I think Monday night I'm gonna do the mini brands. And then Tuesday is my production show here on Whatnot during the daytime. We'll talk about all the equipment, what you need, how to run a show, how to stay organized. So that's what Tuesday, and that's my Whatnot chat show. All right, let's go drop some eyeballs and hearts of any color you'd like in Laura underscore PD.